Hey, good morning, everybody. This is the professor with Day Trading for Success. Today's a big day. We got big traders with us today. We just were going over the market a little bit, and it's going to be big news a little bit later with the Fed. There's a lot of action. We thought about Tesla based on some bad news there, but it doesn't seem like real bad news because it's just a software update. So we kind of backed away from Tesla because we don't like to trade that. But anyway, what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be doing some live trading demonstration with the $1 Million Margin Club. I have 20 people with us today. We're going to be trading NVIDIA. We're going to be starting with the open strategy, and then we'll see how that goes. I don't think I'll get into the RV strategy because I don't think I'm going to trade past 10 o'clock this morning. But I have marked it out a lot like the RV strategy or the escalator strategy and the open strategy. We're expecting NVIDIA to go up today, but who knows, right? Just generally the market has been going up this week, so that's what we're thinking, and NVIDIA kind of leads the way along with Apple. But Apple, you can't get the ATR action that we like, the average true range, so we set it up for NVIDIA. I'm going to start to trade in about 5, 6, 7, almost 7 minutes, a little less than 7 minutes. Please read this disclaimer. We are an educational channel teaching through entertainment, so we are not licensed financial advisors. You should seek the advice of somebody that you trust before you follow any of these trades or anybody else's trades for that matter, and then trade in a simulator and make sure you're green with the strategies that you're learning across the web and the YouTube and everything else. Okay, so this is what we consider to be the perfect 1-minute layout, although that could be debatable with some people, obviously. But for the type of trading that we do, and we basically are showing here for educational purposes the open strategy, the RV strategy, and the escalator strategy. And there's many, many videos about that. So this perfect layout I just made available on yesterday's video. And then this custom script is available on episode 82 or 83. I should get that down so I know which one to say. But this is anything that says DTS is a custom script coming through ThinkScript that we've designed with the helpers, our subscriber helpers, a lot of helpers, AI help and all that. But this is the most amazing script that you're definitely going to want to get this for Thinkorswim. I know some people have adapted it for TradingView and other platforms. I think NinjaTrader has it now. So a bunch of traders have it. I think if you just type in the scalpers indicator or DTS over there, I know they're giving, some of the platforms are giving credit. It should come up, and basically it shows the percentage of buyers or sellers on any single candle, as well as showing you the sentiment down here as they move. And knowing that information is really important. It really helps you kind of coming in and out of fast moves. So we're expecting that. Now, the open strategy that I'll be trading today is basically based on if the action breaks the pre-market high. Let's just get a look at this. I'm going to open up a 5-minute here. So if it breaks the pre-market high, did I not mark those? Oh, I didn't mark those yet. Oops. That's right, because I was marking out Tesla. So this looks like the pre-market high. Yeah, or extended session high, we'll call it. So we'll mark that right here. Let's see. I'm going to mark it down there. It's more taps in this general area right here. So we'll mark that. That was the last thing I did. So market high. That is the cat's tail walking in front of you. Take that off. We'll make that jagged. We will make it only one thickness and set it as the default. So there's our pre-market high. And the strategy is if it breaks that high, that's when we should go in. That's the open strategy. So now there's a lot of ways to trade that, and now I'm going to mark the pre-market low just in case it goes the opposite direction, and then I'll talk to you about some of the other things that I've marked out already. PM low. So that's basically the crux of the strategy. You wait for it to break before you get in. I like to wait for a little retest before I get in, and then it should be hopefully following a trend, and then you follow that trend as far as it goes, and then you get out bank your money and go home. Now, we're probably going to trade longer because we're going to do scalping techniques after that. But the open strategy is after that trend fades, take your money, 100, 500, 1,000, 2,000, whatever it is, bank it, come back to trade another day. You know, you called it right, celebrate. Don't assume that everything else is going to go right. Now, the other things I've marked is, let me get this closed. I always mark the ATRs no matter what I'm trading. How much time do I have? I only have a couple minutes. So I'll do that by looking at the close of yesterday, and then which was 476.57, and then I will look at the ATR, which is right down here. That's the average true range averaged over a 14-day period. I divide that $14.23 in half. I subtract half of it from the close to get the ATR low, and then I add half of it to the close to get the ATR high. That is a range we expect Nvidia to trade within comfortably. So when you're setting your risk management, you think about it. Can you handle it traversing if you got in the wrong position? Can you handle it traversing that whole lane, which is a pretty big lane? So you might want to only be trading 25 shares or 50 shares. We're all going to be trading 2,000. I'll be calling the ball in about a minute and a half, but everybody takes their own trades. And then I also mark out the two different Fibonacci's. I do a Fibonacci on a 2-day, 5-minute. So there's low to high, always left to right when you're marking that. And then those lines will go in between the ATR and they act as support and resistance lines. And I also do, now because I went further back, guys, if you used to watch, I went 30 days back on this to get enough support pivot points, assuming that this stock took off. So I wanted to be sure to get all the way to the ATR and a little bit above it. And then I also did below the ATR. So I always do that, but I had to go back further. And this isn't even all the way back, but I went back further to get some of these lines. I don't know if they're going to come into play or not, but we have 1 minute, guys. So now you might think that all these lines are crazy, but as you start to get into trading, they're really not in your way because you're just looking at this. And then you're going to be happy that you have these support and resistance. I will be calling out patterns as I see them today too. This is a 15-minute chart here. I like to look at the bigger picture. We have a 1-hour chart here. And then, of course, you have your active trader and level 2 right here. So here we go, guys, in just about 20 seconds. This is going to take off the charts here. So we'll be ready to adjust this. I will not go in the first couple of minutes. I'm going to wait. These guys can do whatever they want. I don't like that rolling the dice thing that a lot of people do if you're new to the channel. So if you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. There's a lot to learn here, a lot of great education, all kinds of different strategies from all kinds of different people in the $1 Million Margin Club. And wow, so it's going to break the pre-market high immediately. That's just kind of, oh man. Okay, so we are now officially able to take a trade. I'm going to wait for a pullback. If you're following the strategy, obviously, there's no steadfast rule that you have to wait, but the strategy is take a trade. Now, see, had you got in there, you would already be down quite a bit of money if you jumped in up here, you know. So that's why I like to wait for this pullback. And it could, you know, this could reverse and surprise us all today, right? We think the overall market is going to go up today. We think the news is going to be good today. And everybody kind of thinks that they're not going to keep raising the rates. Just matters what he says after that. Wow. So now it's breaking that fib. So yeah, I'm gonna be going long soon, guys. I'm gonna try to get a little pullback here. I don't know if we'll get one. Is it reconciling? Oh my God, it's just taken off. I'm gonna go short. I'm shorting that. I'm looking for a retracement. I'm looking for a retracement down. Guys, I know that's not that's what I'm looking for. So, okay, so it's losing its way. It's going back up. So I took a quick, now I'm long. So I took a quick profit there. So I have a cushion. So that was a little sneaky, I know, but that looked like the retracement I was waiting for to buy. So I thought, why not just write it down? Now, the fact that it's making a big hammer, I have mine set up pretty sensitive, might tell you that if you read that pattern, if that ends up, that means it's going to be going down. But I don't know if that's really going to happen. No, it's not happening. So, oh my God. Okay, so we're on a ride here, guys. We're on a ride. How everybody's long. Oh, there's a reversed again on us there. Wow. All right, so this is not a straight situation here. Wow, I wish I would have caught that scalp. How many of you guys got that? There's a bunch of you short up here. That's really cool. That would have been a really good. I'm not going to catch it now though. No, I'm not going to catch it now. So I'm staying firm for the long. My belief is this is going to continue to go up. And you know the way NVIDIA moves, we could get right up to this ATR before we see any resistance. So we're I'm riding it, until I see some action otherwise. So, or until I see my thing get down to like $1,000 or something, then I might. Wow. So it is definitely going down. I don't know if it's that can't possibly be the move. Well, when I say the move, I mean the opening move. NVIDIA could just keep going up all day, how it goes, but it might, pull back. So we're trying to catch the open strategy first. Anywhere in here is a great place to take profit and just say, that's all I'm going to trade today. So that's a great trade. Now and that's what I recommend traders do. If you get this good, if you get this much money, just take it and go do something else for the day and say, I made a good trade. You do that every day, you got 20, 30K a week. You're doing just fine. But obviously you could just be 200 for you, or whatever, $50, $100, and you might say that's enough. I only needed to make $100 today. I only need to make $150 today, whatever it might be. It is kind of slowing down at this 4-hour pivot, which is interesting. So these pivots that I marked them are on wicks and bodies on the 4 hours, typically over a 10-day period. But I went back 30. These are probably hitting some of the further ones in order to. Look at them go. In order to get them marked, because we were getting up into the stratosphere. Wow. So I'm not feeling comfortable about riding this long too much longer here. Whoa. That's another pullback. So that didn't actually happen. So let's just look. This is the number that the market maker is going to give me. And that is the second time it's done that. And that is a little scary for me. But this is this open position right here. Right here is my open position. Here's what the market maker is going to give me. Sometimes with this type of volume of trading, the Thinkorswim doesn't reconcile very well. So always look here when you're doing a really volatile stock. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm definitely getting concerned because the way it acted like it's going to do another one of those puppies up here. So you guys could keep going, I guess. Wow. I'm going to try to catch some of these if it starts to do that again. I'm going to try to hit them if it starts to play like right there. No, okay. I almost pushed it. Yeah, I know. It's a tough call. So now you got another 4 hour it's going to break through. So all those ceilings are pounding this thing from moving forward. If you're used to seeing me trade, I look at it like the candlesticks are almost alive and they're struggling. And now you got a fib up there as well. It's due for a pullback soon here. Some sort of a pullback. Wow, is it going to break that fib? What's it going to give me? 41.35, 41.36. Okay, I'm going to try it right there. What did I get it at? I'm on a short, and this is a big chance. Look at that go down. So my max loss I set was 1,000. I may regret that because it could definitely go over that in a split second per trade. I mean, yeah, there it goes. Oh, I'm not doing it. Oh man, I should have made my max loss higher. Oh man, really? Ouch. Okay, so I'm not following my rules. I'm looking at this and going, I got a big enough cushion. This thing could, so it's not turning around. It's definitely not turning around. Wow. So 2K will be my real fail-safe. You see what I just did now? How terrible that is? That's terrible, right? I'm breaking my rules. Oh my God. And I think what I'll do is I'll buy out because I'm going to bank this money right here. Yeah, I'm just going to buy out there and not reverse. So, not go long. So I'm out of position right now, guys. I'm looking for a pullback And I kind of blew that there. It'd probably be like 10 grand right now. I'm going to try it again. A little late. 81.41. Let's see what it does here on this. See if it breaks halfway through that or not. Is it going to break halfway down to that? It didn't. So that's 480.92. Wow. I'm going to reverse right there. I got some of that money back. It looks like it's going to turn around to me. It rested on that fib and that 4 hour. So what I'm doing now is I'm trying to scalp and not riding the trend. And people go, you should just ride the trend. You'd make more money. Well, they'd be right now. So now I'm going to try to make up what I did. Now what we have here is a bull flag. So it didn't go halfway down, which is what I was watching. So we have the beginning of the bull flag. So technically you would enter right after this. Candlestick closes. I'm pointing here because I want it to close right up here, not down here. I want the bull flag to stay a bull flag. Maybe it's going to be a longer bull flag. Oh my God. Come on, guys. Yeah, you guys, you're probably tired of hearing me whine. But yeah, you guys are kicking ass. There's somebody over 10 up there. Way to go. Yeah, I called that one move wrong and it killed me. But I'm in the pack here, so I'm not too bad off. My helper Charlie's just arrived, so she can help with the chat. Doing the open strategy kind of throws our team schedule out a little bit because we're so used to doing the RV strategy. So remember, if you want to rate these stocks, you figure out what we figure out. You buy the Trading Journal logbook or watch the video about it. There's a link to it, and that's how we rate the stocks to pick. And the video was pretty good. I think they were a 7 this morning out of 10 to rate that stock. So yeah, so I'm not gonna. This is definitely a bull flag now. So here we go. Well, not definitely, but if it closes right here, yeah. So this time I think it's going to be a bull flag. So I thought that candle was making it a bull flag, but this is a way better flag. So here's the pole. Here's the pennant that would go over. It makes the flag. If you don't know what that means, and that means that the pole's green and the flag is red, and then when it doesn't go halfway, and then you get the second green candle, there you go. That's where most people would enter right then to get a good move up. So, and typically it's supposed to go the length of the flag, but you know, that's when if you're brave, you take profit. But if you have 2,000 shares, you might not wait that long, because I'm thinking right now I want to make up some what I lost. Could have got a little scalp there. There's definitely slippage on this stock, although it's not hard to fill these shares. Remember, you're multiplying these by 100, and I've seen a couple of 20s, 30s, 50s fly by here, and that's just the stuff we can see because there's a lot of hidden stuff going on. So NVIDIA, you could do 5,000 shares and get picked up just like that, but you will get slippage to fill it sometimes. So you could slip like 20 cents on 5,000 shares. That's a lot of money. So you got to be careful. I mean, we have slipped 50 cents before. That's $2,500. So, you know, it's or is it no? What is that? 50 cents on 2,000 shares. So that's $1,000. But anyway, wow. So it's slowing down. Oh, man. Yeah, how about looking at the scalpers indicator, guy? This is when I really want. This is the first time I thought that I really want to look at it. Now it has enough data to help me out. So sellers one, sellers one, sellers one. And then this big move up here. Wow, nice. 38, 36, 40, 33. It's dying. See it dying up there? It's losing momentum. No, not on the scalpers indicator. Holy crap. That is a great, oh, all right. Look out. What did I get that at? 82.57. That was strictly on the candlestick that I made that move. Now, level 2 is not the best thing to watch because you can't tell much on large cap on level 2. So a lot of you that are used to reading that. Yeah, I'm going to reverse again on this floor and see if I hit it. So ceiling, floor. This is a channel. This is a lot like an RV strategy. That's an engulfing bullish flag, pattern. So this engulfed this candle as of this point, which would mean it would still go up, but that is no guarantee for that. So this should turn around according to this pattern. So I was getting ready just in case. And then you also had the floor supporting it for a fib and a 4-hour pivot. Knowing your pattern is important. I know that new book that has all the rating systems is already in the publishing department to come out on Amazon. I think it's like next week probably it'll be out. And I'll go over it here on the channel so you can see what's in it. It's pretty cool. I was looking at it. Oh, shit. Shoot, sorry. Shoot. It's harder for me to talk a lot, to give a lot of information when I got this kind of money rolling. But these kind of shares on NVIDIA particularly, like when we were doing it on Amazon, it was very slow moving, but now it's NVIDIA, so. So there's the engulfing. It's still okay, so technically from the close, it went up like it was supposed to. We want to see a bigger move. Like to see it get up here again before I reverse, if I'm even thinking about it. Starting to consolidate here, guys. So we don't expect just a parabolic move, but what it could do, what I'm more worried about is it like just selling off really quick, just like going right back down. And, it can do that and then just go right back up again. So it has not retested the pre-market high yet. This is definitely a resistance, the ATR, that's out of its range. So we're coming up in the stratosphere here where I'm getting worried. So is it going to break through that ceiling this time? Let's see. It tapped it and turned around. God, I should have grabbed it right then. So I'm getting 42.37. So this is all the way up at 42.71. So this is what it's going to give me. So I can't get carried away looking at these lines here. So I've got to be careful. So yeah, so definitely the engulfing, it called its pattern out and it did what it said it was going to do. Wow. Is it going to fade? I'm going to actually reverse there and take that money. Is it going to keep going? I'm anticipating it's going to hit this like a solid wall, and I want to be on the right side of that. So I shorted. You guys are doing good. Hey, man, I'm in second place. All right. Don't start taking chances. This NVIDIA and Tesla always get my heart going because they just move so fast. So when we get to this, when I get to this kind of share range, I am concerned. It's exciting though. It's very exciting. But this week, as you know, and last week has been the numbers have just been so much higher than normal for me and for everybody trading. I think hopefully everybody, you guys included, are having a great week. So let's see what happens here. I don't have a pattern to go by. I do have a solid floor right there. I'm going to reverse on that floor. Got to 18 on that fib. Oh, no, don't do that. You're breaking through it. You're breaking through it. Looking for I'm sorry. I'm going to get out. I just lost $600. Okay. All right. Now it pulls back. It looked like it was just going to keep going, so I got concerned there. All right, so you can't win all the trades, guys. So that could have been 2,000 again in a split second, and I got hit earlier. I'm sure that dropped me out of yep, it did. Drop me out of second place. Oh well, It's neck and neck. Everybody's neck. We got our main leaders over 20K. So he's having a great day, and I don't want to see him lose it. I would just like to see me pass him. Oh, dear. So I am now short, and it looks like it's going to turn around again to me because it didn't. Okay, there we go. It didn't break it with a lot of confidence. So now it's resting on that. It's going to tap that again. That is the bottom. That is a floor down there. This is what the market maker is willing to give me, which is quite a bit ways up that floor. So, oh, wow. Oh, wow. I'm going to reverse right there and hope that it's not going to keep diving down. I'm definitely reversing on a hunch. It just broke through that. 340. So that's at 80. Wow. I am not going to jump out unless it hits solidly over 1,000. So I am seeing that move as that is the end of its retracement, or it's going back down. So it hit here before a couple of times. So it just depends on how strong that 4 hour is. So you can't lose perspective too. So you look at the overall moves. It did just come down on all these though. So I didn't lose perspective at all. So that was a selling. It dipped here, came back up, not as much volume as a minute ago, and now it's turned around. Now this is a bearish engulfing, which, unless this passes it here, and that means it should go back down. So I have to be careful here. I broke 20K. Yeah, he's at 22. Yeah, we knew NVIDIA was going to break everybody. Not car down payment, buy car kind of money. So we kind of knew if we guessed the direction right in the beginning, we were going to be doing good. So, and we did. And if you've got the $1 Million Margin Club, has the margining power for this share size. So that's the advantage. One of the things, I got an email about somebody, well, how much money are you tying up to do day trading where it can't be managed by other people? And I want to be careful when I trade this not to lose sight of what I'm doing here. But that's a really good question. And that's all the math that we have figured out before. So if you have, first of all, if you're going to invest on margin long term, you're going to pay, rates for that money that are they're pretty high. It's usually hard to make. You're paying 5, 6, 7% or something. So yeah, if you're doing really good, if you're in Fisher or one of those ones that might take a bigger chance, you could be making 10 or 12%, on your money. Hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about. But you don't want to count on much more than 5, 6, or 7. And Schwab, if you go to invest with them long term, they're telling you 3%. They're very, very conservative. But let's just say you've tied up 500K that you can't make any long-term money on because you're day trading with $500,000. So it's not. People are going like, oh my God, you leveraged $2 million, to make 5K. It's like, you're crazy, man. Well, no, I'm not. Do the math. You're not paying. Your trading fees are close to nothing. They love you. They're the market makers making money on all these big trades because as you go from bid to ask, they're making money. So they love day traders that do this, that do large share size. You don't have a problem there. You have some competition as you get higher with the dark pool and the bigger, that's why you have to remember you're not seeing a lot of what's going on here, So you can't just look at these numbers and go, this is what's waiting in the channel. It's not. I'm covering a lot of ground here, but what I was trying to say was that no, if you do the math quickly, even if you tied up $1 million that you couldn't invest, think about how much money you make a day. If you're making money, that is, if you're losing money, then you really need to just invest your money long term. But if you're making $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 a day, every day, there's no way you would be making that kind of money for what the, to keep it invested long term. You just do not make anywhere near it. So you just need to do the math and understand that there's not, on Thinkorswim, you don't have little to no trading fees. And you're leveraging this money for day trading. And obviously we all did that math or we wouldn't be doing this. Now if you're not successful, then yeah, that's a really good point. If you're losing money when it could just be sitting there making you, even at worst, 5%, whoa. All right, this is going to be one of my best days in a long time. So I got to tell you, I don't want to get super greedy here either. So it hasn't been very long, but we've only been like 23 minutes here, and this is one of the best days of the year for me, at least on scalping. So this is more than I thought was going to happen. So I'm sure everybody's like, yeah, we got some cheering people up there. Yeah. What's our lowest number? Charlie's handling the chat. So 16,000 is the lowest number up here with how many people now? We got 24 people. I have little numbers on the squares too, but 24 people, lowest number 16. So how much money is being stolen out of the market right now by these guys, huh? These scalping thieves. Yeah, I'm going to just sell out for a second, guys. I can't take it. I'm just going to bank that money. I got that. Is it going to break 82? Is it going to stay above 82 here? No, it broke back down. Okay, I'll go back in. What did I get? Exactly at 82, 42. So that's either going to drop off of there or not. So I have a little bit of a cushion to it's going back to the fib. I should have waited to get it at the fib here. Is it going to pull back again? Man, I knew it. I should have just left well enough alone. It's starting to make a pull flag though. Will it make a pull flag? Oh man. Okay. Countdown to selling. Oh, almost pushed the button. It was right at 1,000. Almost pushed the button there. Do not lose this amazing profit. Definitely not going to let this drop below 20. But I had it at 24 not too long ago, I thought. So I think when I sold, I slipped quite a bit and dropped below 24. Okay, so it's a very short flag or bullish engulfing, which means it's going up. So you learn your patterns, guys. This is screaming that it's going up. So if you look here, then now look at the scalpers indicator, and then any place else you can to try to confirm. And to me, this was worth going in. So right here is where I should enter as it breaks this. This is a better entry if it breaks that pivot point. That's a ceiling breaking through there. So that's 42.18. It's struggling. It's struggling to get through there. 482.22 now. Yeah, so it kind of swelled up, swelled down. Now it's swelling back up. Let's hope that this isn't a lower high. Let's hope it hasn't really finished this little move here. And we have to look at the bigger play too. 1 minute chart. I don't know how big this is of a play, but you look at the 15 minute, we're on our second candle. You look at the 5 minute. I know it definitely looks a little jumbled up here, but that's hard to call what that looks like there. It's just really having problem at this 82 breaking this. This is a very, very respected level. Look at how well that's respected. So I don't want to see it drop below the fib here in a long position. I'll be very happy to go home with over 20K. Because I'm oh man. So yeah, because I'm getting ready to call it a day for me as I get near the half-hour mark of trading. And that's what I consider to be over trading, over a half hour for me anyway. And this is like gunslinger stuff, this type of scalping with this many shares and this kind of a, okay, so it's hurting me again. It's going down to the fib. It's breaking through the fib. That's at 40.8150. Is it going to break through 40.150? That'll be it. Okay. So ask is 66, 45.40. It broke through. Just waiting to see if it stays. You're seriously killing me. Yeah, I gotta take the hit. Okay, that hurt. That was terrible. From 23 down. Well, there was no calling that. Is that just going to shoot back up? You see how greedy I am? I'm getting some of it back. Is it going to stop there? Okay, so is it going to stop at 42, 82, 70, 75? The quarter dollar up that. Look at that. It's giving me back. It's letting me recoup. Now it's stopping at the 75 cents. 41.72. Yeah, she's got it marked over there. 41.72. Okay, I'm glad I jumped back in to get some of this back. Getting ready to sell very quickly. Like right there, I'm going to sell that and get some of that back. I banked. Oh, this is going to break broke 43, 83. I broke 83. Wow, I should have stayed in there. And making some bad calls right here. Well, not terrible calls, but so, wow. Is it going to pull off that ATR? It's breaking the ATR. It's breaking the ATR. That was at 82. Man, if it breaks that ATR, I'm looking for a pullback here. I'm going to try for another run at that. Let's see if it makes another run, or if that was it. Oh God, doing it to me again. Doing it to me again. You hit that with such force on this one. They hit it. It was the highest buying power. Now it struggled right in the middle. So there's a lot of volume. They're having an epic battle here, and we want them to win. No. You will not take all this money back from me. Part of me is just saying, hold this for a little bit, hold it, let the move continue. It's going to go up, let the move continue, and I'm getting shaken out of these because of the share size. It's shaking me out for these moves. Typically, I'll set my max loss at half the price on the dollar. So if I'm 2,000 shares, 1,000. But with NVIDIA, I probably should have set it higher. So now, because I feel guilty that I held it, like because I was breaking my trading plan, but I did finally get out. This whole week has been me breaking my trading plan, so not giving you guys good advice. That's why I say don't follow anybody. You got to learn yourself, and trading plan is the hardest thing to do, and I still have a problem with it. Oh my God, I hit 24 again for a second. Is it going to bounce off that? Wow, it's just like I should have snagged it up there. Okay, now it's hitting it again for the third time up there. I almost sold. I almost sold there. It was a much smaller gain, but I was just like, take it. $20 down to minus 160, down to minus 20. Minus 40. I'm just looking at the numbers more than anything else right now. Knowing the ATR is right there, pushing it down. That is the best respected line that there is usually. And yeah, it's pushing it down. I'm just going to get out right there and just wait a second. So the ATR is at 83, like 65-ish. Well, I'm glad I got out. I'm going to try again for the next run up. Let's see if it's going to run back up. So it's got a lot of room. It can go up another 30 cents to hit the ATR. I'm doing a little scalping in here. I didn't get worn out yet. Ouch. I did deserve that, didn't I? I deserve that. Oh my God. Well, it's not boring, right? Because I'm not bored. You guys must not be bored. So I got that going for me. Definitely not in the lead anymore. So not even close. I mean, I'm like sixth place. Sixth place. So I'm not the only one making mistakes, but Jesus, come on. It's coming back. It's pulling back. It's pulling back. You know, the second I sell, it's going to go up. You guys know that's how it works. So it's creating the beginning of another bull flag or maybe a ladder bottom. It's too soon to call it. I always look for bull flags because they're one of the strongest, like 82 or 84%. You can count on them being accurate. And this is, if this next candle closes green, it could have enough power because people are going to jump in to break that ATR. And, I'll hold that position just for that. There it goes. Okay, so this is going to go up. Probably, if this says right, yeah, I don't think it's going to go up $4, but it could go up, like up here. It could break this ATR now. So let's keep a close eye here. I'm shooting for 25K. Let's see. You kick yourself because if I hadn't made any of those mistakes, I'd probably be close to 30K. It'd be incredible. It broke it. All right, so it broke the ATR. All right, so that was it. So looking for 84 as a resistance, 384 as a resistance, and I'm looking at 25K, and there it is. It broke 384. I got to take it. I'm taking that. I'm sorry. That's it for me, guys. I know I'm going to overtrade if I keep going, so I am stopping there. And I'm sure it seems like it's going to keep going up, but I'm just really taking chances to continue. I'm getting a little tired. And what happens too, guys, is you get decision fatigue, especially when the stakes are so high that, it can really, I don't know how many trades I made there, but everyone, you're thinking about it. And look at how that bull flag did just what it's supposed to do. There's the pole. After it shapes the flag, if it doesn't go halfway down the pole, it's officially a bull flag when the second green candle starts, right? And then it's supposed to go the move of the pole. So this is a lesson you guys should learn for sure. And it's the opposite way when it's a bear flag. I mean, this didn't quite make it, and that's why they didn't keep going down. But bull flags are real strong especially if you're a long bias trader. And engulfing candles and tweezer tops, I mean, these are the things you see the most often. Engulfing candles, see how this bull engulfed this bear? That means on the right side like that, that means it's going up. It's telling you that down move is over. I'm so much stronger than this bear. And it's telling you it's going to go up. And it did. And then it pulled back to make a bull flag and gave you another signal right after that this is continuing to go up. Look at that. It hit 485. When did I get out? 43, right? Wow. You guys. Oh, yeah, I should have guessed. We got a 30K up there, so. All right, guys. Still strong. Still strong. All right, well, thanks for watching. I hope this was educational for you guys. Stay green. Remember, trading a sim, it is not easy. This is not as easy as it might have looked, and it can be terrifying with real money. So it feels different with real money. So you got to be really careful trading a simulator and make sure these kind of things work for you, and trade and get advice from people you trust, not somebody that's trading online or anybody. It's ultimately your journey, your decision. Just all these things, educational channels like this just show you ways it can happen for you, maybe, but you've got to learn these things. All these strategies are very sound. And I kick myself. Often I don't put the videos out. I'm going to today when I break the rules. It's one of the reasons I don't put them out, because I don't want to teach those bad habits. I think I'm very lucky that I end up green after I break the rules, but it happens. So anyway, guys, stay green. Be careful. I'll see you soon.